Hi YouTube, it's your favorite mega church cult survivor, Leah Lauder. I've been very unwell this week, so I look very, very rough, but I've just come on because I just love the collective so much. Do you know what I mean? Hey Barbs, hey baby girl, how are you? Loving it. Oh guys, thank you so much for coming on. I love the collective, honestly. Like, survivors have been messaging me and call. I look pale, chair. Oh my god, on YouTube, because there's no filter, I look pale as hell. But it's all right. Like, I'm unwell, as I said, guys, so don't be worried about me. I'll be fine. All right, so guys, do you know what? Yeah, I've been talking about the same thing for 2 days, and I want to continue speaking about it because I think it's really important. I'll introduce myself. My name's Leah Lauder. I'm a mega church cult survivor. I spent 18 years in a mega church cult, and I came to the realization during the pandemic that I was in a cult. Is that my family? Is that my family from America? And then the reason why I joined the cult was because my boyfriend got unalived in police custody. That's my husband, my everything, my first and last love, Jason McPherson. Justice for Jason McPherson. And I've been talking about it and documenting everything that's been going on with that, because it's not only like the stuff that happens before and then when you're there. Is that my Paris? Love you, girl. Paris, I'm gonna call you. It's also the after effects, because they just leave an aftermath. They just discard you. Oh, Candy! Oh my God, family! Are you all right? Oh my God, what do you mean? That's family. Are you all right, babes? I gotta call you, because I'm gonna start talking about my nan scene. When I start talking about Nanny Yolanda, that's when you gonna hear me calling your phone, girl. That's when I'm gonna start talking about Power Square. That's when I'm gonna call your phone, babe. Look, she's doing that kisses. That's where I'm gonna call you. Oh my God, that's family right there. Do you know what? That's why, guys, there's a lot of hate. I'm not gonna lie. Hey Lou, there's a lot of hate that I'm getting at the moment. People just don't want to see me outside in these streets. That's all it is. Hey Jess, but I don't care, because I'm gonna speak my truth. That's just what it is. I'm gonna speak my truth. I don't care. It's my life. It's my story. It's my story to tell, babes. Do you know what I mean? And I wasn't gonna announce this so soon, but I'm just gonna announce it. I'm actually writing, as well as the book that you're gonna be getting out in January, around the cult characteristics. I'm actually working on the book of my life. So my life story is gonna be coming out next year as well. And I can't wait. I can't wait to share it with you guys. It's my life story, and I'm putting everything in there. Everything going in there. Everything. Yeah, Paris, everything's going in there. Everybody's getting exposed. Yeah, I ain't got time for that. I'm not gonna go back and forth with people on the net, babes. I'm not, because I'm an author. I'm a writer. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing that up. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a nobody outside in these streets. I'm not gonna go back and forth and be doing up all of that. I'm just gonna put it in the book. Case closed. I'm just gonna put it in the blood clot book, because the cult book's not gonna take long. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not going to take that all of the books it's within me. It's my life. It's the life I've blood clot lived. It's an overflowing and an outpouring of my struggles, B. And that's how I know that certain people didn't know Jason, bruv. They didn't, because if you knew Jason, it wouldn't. It's all right anyway. You see me, yeah? Guys, if you see me go silent and I stop talking to you, oh God, oh God. Oh God. Thank you for the follow, Allegro. So where we're at the moment is, thank you, Patty. Where we're at the moment is I've come out of this cult, guys. All right, let me just give you the lowdown. So in the pandemic, that's when I woke up. That's when I came to the realization, like, oh, I'm in a cult, yeah. And guys, I had already given this cult like 17 years of my life. Imagine, I've married a man. I got engaged after 2 months. I'm pregnant and married in less than a year. Does that sound like someone who's got the mental capacity? Anyway, so I'm there, I'm in the pandemic. That's when I came to the realization, guys, I was just losing my mind. It was absolutely crazy. And then I've come to the realization, I've got out now. But when I've got out, I'm still in disassociation, because it's like, you don't want to believe that this whole thing has been fake. It's all a lie. So it took me ages to like unpack it, deconstruct Christianity, like really try and understand and make sense of what happened. Now when I've got to, I don't even know how long I've been out. Has it been 3 years, guys? 4 years? I know. But anyway, this year is when I started to process the unalivement of my boyfriend. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? That's when I started to process it, because it's like I'm 8, it's like I'm 19 years old. And it's like it's happening all over again, because on the night that he unalived, the only two people that I was the last person that Jason spoke to. Actually, it's actually in the newspapers. Thank God I was on the X Factor in 2007, so it's recorded on there, because then people would probably wouldn't even try and, you know what I'm saying? People would probably just try and not even say that I was the guy's wife. Do you know what I mean? How could, guys? What do you think? Because I don't think a piece of paper defines someone's love. Do you? Hey, Pat, do you not think a piece of paper defines someone's love? Like a marriage? Because I know loads of people that are in marriages and it doesn't, does it, Faith? Because I know loads of single married people who are in marriages, they don't love, they got mistresses, they got, me and Jason's love was real. Like I'm not even, the one picture I've got, you know, the one picture that I was given, the one picture I've got, you can see from that, that's all I need just to show the love. That one picture. It, like, now that I've woken up, because when I was in it happened so fast, guys. I was with him and he was there, and then he just wasn't there anymore. And it was like I was asking him to get cake and custard from the shop. Do you understand me? And he never came back. Oh my God, do you know? And it's like I've woken up years later and I'm like, oh my God, it's like I was in like almost like a film. Do you know what I mean? It's like I've been in a film. Like, that's what it feels like coming out of it. And I'm trying to like process everything, and it's so hard. And guys, let me tell you something, yeah. When I tell you, when you'll see someone's true real colors, let me tell you something, yeah. I'm going to teach you 2 major life lessons in life. You see, when you see people's true colors, the first one is death, when a death happens. And the second one is when it's about money. And I'm not talking about £100. I'm not talking about a couple £1,000. I'm talking about millions. I'm talking about 6 figures, 7 figures. That's what I'm talking about. But when you get these hood ninjas, you know what I mean, like the ones that snaked on my husband, they'll sell you out for a couple of grand. Them man there are dusty and broke. Where's my tissue? Anyway, guys, let's get into the topic of the conversation as to why I came on here, because I don't want to digress. Yeah, but Faith, you know, disassociation is wild. Jess, let me tell you, yeah, my good friend said to me at the time, she said, Leah, I think you're dissociated. I was like, no, I'm not. Like, I'm out of there. I just didn't know nothing about nothing. And I was so messed up. Do you know what I'm saying? And I just couldn't see it. But I'm only starting to get out of the disassociation now. And do you know what it is, guys? It's like when you go into these cults, it's almost like you become unalived. It's like you don't exist because you literally disappear. And it's like, now you have to understand, I'm coming back, like it's like almost 20 years later. And I'm bringing up all of this stuff, and rightfully so. Rightfully so, because there's a lot of unloose ends. And the issue is, when my boyfriend unalived, I was 19 years old. I was a child. Left to deal with all of that. No one cared about me, you know. If I made it, no one cared if Leo like deleted herself. Even now, do you think any of them care? Do you think any of them care? They're trying to say, oh, association, this, that, and the third. Guys, I was the love of this guy's life. I was the love of his life. Do you understand? Guys, I risked my freedom. I risked my life for this man. Like, no one understands. Just to be told, like, it was only a year. May God hear and judge, man. May God hear and judge. You know, like how normally, in fact, Faith, you know, like how normally, like, the girlfriend wouldn't be around. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it was so traumatic for me, guys. It was so freaking traumatizing. I can't even lie. It was so bad. I ended up staying in a cult. And, you know, they're trying to say that I'm making it self-focused, like, about me. I can't believe it. I'm just, guys, if I didn't think that the hurt, the betrayal could get any worse. I thought it was bad with the cult. This is so bad. And that's why people move out of the hood. They move out of the end because of things like this, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want my past dragging me back. Do you know what I'm saying? But I can't. Jason's not my past. Yeah, shy. Yeah. Someone in his family was saying it. Do you know on the night that he unalived, and it's only because of the cult that I got married and I was with a man, because I would have never got with anyone after Jason. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I just wanted to be a nun. I know it sounds really crazy and I'm not perfect, guys. I'm not trying to say it like I'm perfect. I got faults as well, but may God judge me. Thanks, Beth. May God judge me. The God that is, if I've done wrong, God punish me. Put your judgment, no mercy. If my heart is unclean in this situation, all I did was show that guy love. That was it. That's all I did. That's the only thing I'm guilty of here. Is showing this man, giving this man like my whole life. Only a year that messed me up for the rest of my life. I've never been able to love again since Jason. I've never been able to love again. I've never been able to love again. Never. And I'm just coming to the realization of all of this and the trauma and why I've gone through and been through what I've been through. They're trying to minimize it, you know. When Jason got with me, yeah, he was so unhappy. When he started getting with me and we fell in love, Jason started losing weight. All of the pictures that you lot see me putting up of him in the green, I took those pictures. Like people who are claiming to be his family and this and that. What was the memory of those pictures from? Where was it taken? And do you know how sad it is, guys? I've got no pictures of him. The family have pictures of me and Jason that they're holding. Pictures I took that I gave them. They're my pictures. And then they're coming to talk. They're my pictures, you know. The pictures that they used to go and protest are my pictures. I can't believe it. I feel so betrayed. I can't even believe it. You know when they want to profile a guy, yeah, and you want to use their pictures because they like to profile, especially when it comes to law cases and things like that, yeah, they like to profile the guy. Those pictures that they've got, those are pictures. He took me to TGI Fridays. He took me out to dinner because it was young puppy love. I was 18. It was my first love. I can't believe they're treating me like this, guys. I can't believe it. May God judge. I swear to God. May God judge them all. Because I am hurting so much. I've got a video. I had to call the GPs and the mental health services. I'm going to put it up. They don't even care whether I'm alive or not. They don't care. They don't care. Can you imagine? This guy, yeah, he took me to TGI Fridays. That was the day I took the pictures. The reason they're not going to give me the pictures is because the pictures show how in love we were. There's one of us kissing. And guys, that's the picture I gave the pastor, you know, with the box with all the stuff in it. That's why I don't have any pictures of Jason. Oh my God, this is so bad. I've got our memories. So anyway, the point I was getting to is that TGI Fridays that he took me to, because they can't even tell you where that picture got taken. They can't even tell you. They can't even tell you, Jer. They can't even tell you, Jer. That picture that was taken, it was in TGI Fridays. I'm not going to say where. One of the TGI Fridays, not even there anymore. Yeah, we do. It's not even there anymore. So I can't even go back there. As a memory, guys, it's wild, man. I can't even lie to you. This type of pain and trauma, like, you see, trying to compare like love and stuff, you can't do that because love is an individual thing. It's a different type of love with a father and son. People are acting stupid, like they don't understand. Like the love that you have, the mother and daughter love is different to the mother and son love, is different to your partner. The person that you're in love with is different to a brother or sister. It's different. It's different. It's not to say one is worse or one is not, but it's all different. That person was loved in. There's ways that you know, if like there's ways that a mother can never know her son the way his partner, the love of his life. Do you know what I mean? Vice versa. There's certain things like the sibling relationship is different. It's not to take anything away from anyone, guys. Please like the life. That's not what it is. But this is my truth. This is my story, man. This is my truth. Thanks, Claire. And it's like you can't see, like, yeah. Do you know I'm seeing like a reoccurring pattern and theme, yeah, in my life where people have just like straight up taken advantage, you know, because of like my kindness. But the truth is, a lot of people who are out here talking, they don't really know me, because as I said to you, they weren't there when Jason was alive, so they don't really know me. Because if they really knew me, they wouldn't be doing all of this. But they don't know Leah. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because me and Jason were like this. We were Bonnie and Clyde. We were Batty and Bench. We were stuck together like glue. That's why the friends started hating, because I could tell they were sideways and they were liars and snakes and snitches. So I was trying to get him out. I could feel it happening because I was that close to him. I was trying to get him out. And I just wish that he'd left the ends, but he would have never left his mum. You know, like, I try and blame myself, guys. Like, I should have got him up the ends. I should have done more. But the love he had for his mother, that man loved his mum, man. He really did. I just don't know what to say anymore, man. I just don't have the words. I'm gonna have to leave this one to God, though. Because I know if my baby was alive, he wouldn't have this. He wouldn't have this. And I would have been so in love. This wouldn't have even happened because I was so in love. I just wanted to like love all the family, because you know when you're so in love with a guy, so you just fall in love with the family because you're so in love with him. Do you know what I'm talking about, guys? You know, that type of love. And the thing is, guys, I'm not gonna lie, because I was so in love with him, like it wouldn't have mattered like how his mum was or anything, because I would have just, but his mum was so lovely. Guys, it was such a deep love. Claire, when I got you can feel it in it. Can you feel it? Can you feel how much I love this man? Thanks, babe, on Instagram. Can you not feel it? God, you know, like my friend, yeah, like she was always used to say to me, like, yeah, you've never loved another man like Jason. Shut her down. Like, I just didn't want to, like, I didn't want to, like, accept it. Even when you look at my posts and stuff, guys, it's like a teen love. It's a teen love, because I'm like mentally, I'm very much still there. I'm very much still like in 2007. Do you know what I mean? Like, when it comes to him, because that's when time stopped for me, when I went in the cold. I really, really guys, I don't even know what to say at this point. I just feel like so much stuff is happening at once, man. It's crazy. But I won't give up. Oh, thanks, babe. Thanks, Amina. I won't give up. I won't give up because of you lot, because of the collective. I won't give up. I won't put myself in a position to compromise the space. I won't put myself in a position to jeopardize what has taken us almost 2 years to build, guys. I promise. That's why I'm holding my tongue. I'm behaving myself. I'm not. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm really trying to stay focused, y'all. I'm really trying to stay focused, man. But I'll tell you something. Out of the whole time that I've been deconstructing and deprogramming. Remember I said to you, like, you guys have been on this journey with me, since pretty much the beginning when I started coming out of disassociation. Thank you, Claire. Thank you guys for all your support and liking the live and everything. Do you know what? Yeah, I just hope that the truth will come out, man. Guys, do you know what I think hurts the most about this situation with Jason is when I've looked back, including my husband that I was with, my ex-husband, for almost 10 years. Jason was the first and only man that has not broken my heart, that didn't let me down. What separated us was the police unaliving him. Do you know how traumatic that is? Does anyone understand? Can anyone comprehend it? And it's like, I was only with him for a year. Thanks, Innes. I was only with him for a year. That's crazy, man. I will never forgive you. If you're on here, I will never forgive you. And it's sad. It's sad. But I will never forgive you for saying that. Not 10 years from now, not 20 years, not 30. You didn't know your brother. Because if you knew him, you would have never said that to me, bro. I will never forgive you. I will never forget what you said to me, girl. Never. I'll never forget. I'll never forget that. I'll be getting someone to mention that on my grave. I swear to God. That pain cuts deep, bro. But I think that's what you meant to do. You know what, guys? Yeah, this is so real. Like, the truth is, when Jason unalived, that was it for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, my mum was even shocked, like, that I was mentally okay, because she was like, after that's it. Like, I've lost my daughter. And that's when I got recruited into the cult. That's why I do what I do. Because so much was taken away from me. I haven't been there. I haven't been fighting for justice for Jason. I ain't been there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been someone that's on there. I think someone that's connected to them got my life locked up. But I don't know why this is an issue, me talking about my love for my boyfriend, for my husband. Like, someone said to me, he wasn't my husband, yeah? He bloody well was. Jason went to a wedding, yeah? And a lot of people, when their world shatters, that's what happens to me, Jess. And I'm having to process all of this trauma now. Yeah, the police unalived him. I was on the phone when it was happening. I was on the phone. I was with his mum on the night. I was on the phone when it was happening. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but I was so, I wasn't me after it happened. I wasn't like Leah anymore. I wasn't me. Do you know what I'm saying, guys? I was so young. Do you know what that must have done to my brain? I was barely 19. It was just, and do you know what, Jess? I actually want to try and set up a community for women who have lost the love of their lives, because it gets worse as time goes on. Like, if it was like your true love, and it's really hard to navigate because there can be all different types of problems with the family and things like that. And I just want to create a space because I think I need that for myself. And there's been a few girls, survivors, and some people that have reached out to me and shared their experiences. and commented, and people who have reached out to me and it's resonated and it's empathized with them, you know. And it's like decades later, Jess. Decades later, oh thanks, Raina. Yeah, the police unalived him, Riri. Police. And that's when I went off, because I had already lost my mind, yeah. And then I got recruited like it was a couple of weeks. I think no months, like maybe 2 months. I can't remember the timeline, guys. And I was in the house. I was living in the house even after he unalived. Like I had to be told to leave the house. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, because I didn't want to leave his bedroom. I didn't want to leave his bedroom. I was still in his, like, wearing his clothes for ages. Oh my God. You know, the trauma of it is just dawning upon me now, like the actual trauma. And I don't really know how I'm going to move past this, guys. I'm trying. Hi, Instagram. I'm back. Someone reported my live. And I've just been talking about my journey being a cult survivor and using my boyfriend in the police. Thanks, Harley. Is that my Harley or a different one? Guys, do you know what? Yeah, a lot of people have put a lot of different opinions about me and why I do the things I do and why I share what I share. Yeah, thanks, Posh Vibes. The honest truth is, I've been through so much. Yeah, like in my life, so much trauma. It was like a cry for help initially. You know, when I did my first video, I never thought that anyone would follow me or anyone, like, my story would resonate with anyone. There'd be all these survivors, you know, that were dealing with, you know, religious cult abuse, and then it's just turned into what it's turned into. But initially, like, I see the survivors like my friends. I was in a cult for 18 years. I had no one. I've had to rebuild my whole life. I was in that place for 18 years. They didn't let me listen to worldly music. Like, you can't be involved in any worldly stuff. Like, you're completely cut off from the outside world. It was like I unalived. So for people now, it's like I've raised from the you know what. That's what it's like. And I get it. It's hard, but I need people to also understand where I'm coming from. Do you know what I'm saying? There's things I'm not gonna say because 19. There's things I'm not gonna say because so back to what I was saying. When I met my boyfriend who unalived, yeah, he was a lot bigger than what he was, because I liked big men. That was my type. So when I met him, I thought like I'd met the man of my dreams, because, you know, like back then it was like American rappers and I liked big guys. Like my crush was like Biggie. So when I saw him, and he used to ride a bike as well, like in the ends and that, and we got on so well. He used to really like music, and I'm a singer and I like music. And I remember even when he started losing the weight, like I was telling him off, like, why are you losing weight? Because I wanted him to be big, but he was so happy in the relationship. And, you know, guys, I can't even have the energy. But, you know, if you see me now, I look rough, but back then I wasn't. Oh, let me show you lot him. But Instagram, I don't think you're gonna get to see. And this is my picture. This is my picture I took in TGI Fridays, babes, in 2006. Do you know what I mean? It's right. And this is my man that I'm showing, because it wasn't like the relationship was hidden. Do you understand what I'm saying? I was this guy's wife. I can't believe this, man. It's like I've woken up in an alternate universe. It's like it doesn't exist. So anyway, I don't know why his head looks so big, but guys, this was us. Let me show YouTube. YouTube, this is my boyfriend, he unalived. Let me turn down the brightness. This is my boyfriend, he unalived. This is him. This is him. Instagram. This guy was the absolute love of my life. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Like, the picture's even too big. Like, there's a whole set of these pictures, yeah, that the family have got that they're not giving me. There's a whole set of these pictures that I took of him. I took these pictures. They're mine. The pictures, right? There's one of me, like, I'm looking into his eyes. I can't even, guys, you know what? I'm not going to get into that other bit today because I'll just break down. I really, really don't want to break down. Let me turn up the brightness. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for your support, because I could have just stayed in here crying myself like away and being totally depressed, not knowing if I'm gonna, you know, not what I'm gonna do, or I can come on here and let it all out. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know, sometimes the nicest people that you'll ever encounter or meet, sorry, I'm unwell, will be a stranger. Do you know what this trauma has caused me? Do you know what this trauma has caused me? I'm disabled. I've got Addison's. I've got one adrenal gland. My mental health is terrible. Do you know how long it took me to get a diagnosis for BPD? I've got a diagnosis for BPD yet, but initially they diagnosed me with CPTSD. Yeah. Because when I presented to the mental health services, I was talking about Jason and I was talking about the cult. So because it had been so traumatic, they had to wait to see if, do you know what I mean? Like, it was this therapy and whatever was working, it didn't. And then as they've assessed me, you know, I've been diagnosed with BPD and going for other things. And it's just absolutely borderline personality disorder is the most commonly misdiagnosed disorder. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's because I'm going for an autism and ADHD assessment. So and I just don't understand. I'm trying to, guys, I'm going to take off the picture now because it is really triggering for me. I just can't believe this. I feel like I'm in an alternate universe. I feel like I've woken up. I don't get what you mean, Rose. I feel like I've woken up out of a bad nightmare, and now I'm like in this alternate universe. I'm trying. It's like, this can't be my life, bro. Like, this cannot be it. Like, what the hell is going on? It's like, what the hell? I can't believe this is happening to me. Like, it's like, how much can one person take? I've got all of these realizations that are coming on. I mean, did he go by another name? Biggs. He unalived in 2007. And, you know, I don't know about anyone else, but for me, Jason Goen was the most life-altering event that happened in my whole entire life. And I have never been the same. And if it wasn't like that, why would I still be like this to this day? It doesn't make any sense. Everyone knows that guy was my true love, man. Sorry, guys. I think I'm going to go soon, guys. If I can't get it together and talk about the other stuff, I'm going to go. Samantha, I swear down, yeah, I'm not even going to say anything to you, my love. I'm not even going to say anything. I won't even say anything. You see me, yeah? My lips are closed until I seek legal advice for my book. Like, that's what I'm on now. That's what I'm on with them, because that's what they're on. So if that's what you're on, that's what I'm on. Because I ain't got time for that anymore. I'm not doing this up with anyone. I swear to God. All right, guys. I think I just needed to release that. It's just been too much, man. It's been too blood clot much, man. Do you know what I mean? How am I public enemy number one? It's giving scapegoat. Do you know what I'm saying? I hope people can see it anyway. Like, read in between the lines of the F3, man. I'm just so upset. I'm not gonna give you the reaction that you want, baby girl. I'm not gonna give you the reaction. I'm not gonna give you the reaction that I want. I'm not. I think what it is about grief, bereavement, and trauma is that it's traumatic enough losing the person. That in itself is trauma. Yeah, that in itself is trauma. When there's unresolved grief and trauma that's attached to that, that's when things get really sticky. And the past, you know, you don't want to revisit the past. And I'm gonna connect this back to the cult because Jason is part of my story, and I can't talk about anything without talking about that guy. Do you know what I'm trying to say? People might have felt that it was just a year. I hope that people don't have to experience their partner going to be told, do you know what I mean, that it's just their partner or whatever, because I think that's one of the most wicked, evil things that I've ever been told in my whole entire life. And I will never forget it. I will never forgive it, and I will never forget it. I will take that to my grave with me. Like that's how deep it is. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. I'm not, you know, I'm not gonna say anything more, you know, because, you know, and if you're on here, I want you to know I know what this is about, my love. I know exactly what this is about. It didn't take me long to connect all the dots and find out what this is about. I know it's Woo! All right. I'm just going to get into the topic of today, guys. So for those of you who don't know who I am, my name's Leah Lauder and I'm a mega church cult survivor. I survived 18 years in a mega church cult, and I've come out almost you see, the thing is, I didn't have these family dramas when Jason was alive because they weren't around. And I got on perfectly fine with Sandra, his mum. We were really close. I was like a second daughter to her and his brother. So it's like I'm dealing with things. I didn't have to deal with this all those years ago, but now I'm having to deal with it, Chair. It's mad. Some alternate universe, Chair. I'm kind of glad that no one was around when he was here because he didn't have much time, and I'm glad I got to spend that time with him without any interference. Anyway, I'm going to get onto the topic today. Do you know what, guys? I think I'm just going to take a break and come back. Oh, okay. All right, my love. I think, has anyone got any questions for me? Otherwise, I think I'm going to just go because I don't know if I want to talk about the cult stuff right now, because I'm very, very, I feel quite, there's a lot of emotions. I think I'll just talk about my emotions. There's a lot of emotions that I'm going through. Yeah, go ahead. You could be a troll in your own time, beautiful. Who was the pastor? What pastor? Oh, that took my box, Reverend Edmund. So I've calmed down now, I can talk about it. So I had a box of like my memories that I kept that my boyfriend Jason had given me before he unalived. There was a necklace in there, a phone that he got me. Because I didn't use the phone. Like after he unalived, I wasn't using the phone like it's my main phone. Do you know what? I'm trying to cherish it. Do you know what I mean? Like put it in the box now and keep it safe. Because that had the pictures on it, that had everything. And then I took those pictures, you know, the ones of him in the green. That's the pictures that they use for everything. All of everything. When you search up Jason McPherson, that picture that comes up, I took that picture in TGI Fridays. He took me on a date. We were so in love. You know, these road guys, they don't really go out like that. Do you know what I mean? Like they don't get caught slipping. They don't like do all this stuff. Like my man was a gangster. He was taking me for walks in the park in bloody Battersea. I've never loved another man again, and I never will. That's why brothers are trying to come in my DMs, because they think I'm vulnerable. Like, trying to come in my DMs and act like, oh, this and that. It's like, oh, whatever, babe. People don't know me. Because gal like me don't exist anymore. I'm as real as they come. and so was Jason. We were both brave enough to use all the tissue. You know what I'm saying? Like, and how I see it, guys. I know they say you get like 3 chances at love, but I just believe there's one true love. Yeah, I'm with the mental health services, my love. I believe you only get one true love. Thank you, RM. I do believe that. You know, he's still with me. Do you know what I mean? But it's so hard. You know what I'm saying? Because I've got to, like, it's fine. Like, when I think back, it was just me and him anyway. Most of the memories are me and him and his mom. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'll just work through it. I'll just work through the grief and the trauma my own way, in the way that it works for me. Because if you say to me, Leon, out of my whole life here, how do you think I came out of a cult, a mega church cult? You don't see me come on there every day talking about what I talk about. How do you think I came out of there after 18 years and still have somewhat of a right mind? Because I've already unalived. Don't you get it? I've already, like, I unalived. Like, young Cad, you're getting blocked, bro. Because I think it was you that reported me up. Yeah, whoever the hell you are. That's the only reason that I was able to survive the cult, because I was in there for too long. I shouldn't have my right mind. But it's like, what worse can happen to me? Because I've unalived, like, I've been lower than low. Like, I've hit lower than rock bottom, and I had to pick myself up on my own. Do you understand? That's why I come out of that cult 18 years, one up, exposing them all of them, all over the world. You know what kind of energy that is? That's Biggs. But you lot don't know who Biggs was. That's the truth. Because anyone who knows Biggs will know that's how he was. He didn't care. He'd war anyone. The whole world he's warring. He don't care. I'm exactly like him. And the more I'm waking up, the more I'm realizing that it's just him. And it's so triggering. It's so hard, guys. Do you know how deep this is? How deep the love is? In me finding myself, I found Jason again. Guys, I've got to get some tissue. I just can't believe this. It just feels like I'm in an alternate universe. That's how it feels. Oh, God. Hearts in the chat for her, please. Oh, T. You see what I'm saying? Like, this love that you're showing me, like, I don't even know you like that. There's some beautiful people on TikTok. This is why I come on here. I don't care. It's not about how long I've known you for, bro. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like the vibes. How did we meet? Oh, can someone pin that? I'd love to tell that story. I'm going to put the picture up, guys, whilst I tell the story. Oh my God, Instagram, I'm so sorry. I forgot you lot were there. Sorry, guys. Let me put the picture up so I can tell the story. And guys, I just want to like pre-warn you, you know, this is like a hood romance. So, all right. Thanks for the follow, guys. So, oh, guys, I've got to tell the truth because I've got to be honest. I was on the way back from, I was on a visit and I was breaking up with my boyfriend at the time. Because as you can see from the picture, I was quite the hot gal. I still am, but I'm just grieving and I'm sick. Thank you, Hadiza. This will cheer me up telling the story. Hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Oh, thanks, babe. I appreciate you. So I was on my way back from a visit. My dad and bro passed. Grief is, oh, I'm so sorry, my love. My heart goes out to you. If anybody's going through grief and you want to message me and talk, I could really, I'm trying to start like a support something. I don't know, man, because I just need people that understand what I'm going through. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we could just like get a coffee, grieve. I don't bloody know, because it's like I haven't had a chance to grieve. So I just want to create my own community. Do you know what I mean? Like, but and especially for the women, like the girlfriends, like, do you get what I'm saying? Because it's hard for us, man. Healing comes, I promise you. Thank you, babe. So anyway, I was coming off the jail visit, yeah, and I'd broken up with him. So I'm not gonna get into it. And then like he's from a place called White City in Shepherd's Bush. So where the prison is, I had to cross over the bridge. So this girl, I really don't chat to her anymore. She lived in one of the blocks in White City. So I was on the way to her house to give her the tea. Because remember, it's not like how it is now. It was like, the phones weren't as they were. So the best tea was going and meeting up and really getting into it. So I'm on the way to her house now to give her the tea about how I broke up with him. As I'm walking now, there's like a strip. In the hood, there's in every hood, there's a strip. So there's like a pub on there, a shop. I don't know if there's a laundry. I think there might be a little cafe. They had some shops on there. So it's at the strip. So I'm walking down now and I've walked down and we've locked eyes and I've seen him. But I'm not going to move to you. You're all right. Remember, moving to him as fine as I thought you, because I thought he was fine. Are you all right? I used to see him, on the bike, but I'm not moving to you because where my friend lived, his friend used to live at the bottom of the estate, yeah. And his all the ninjas from the ends used to come and like chill there. It was like the spot in it. And then my friend was like, she used to live, she's not my friend anymore. She used to live at the top, yeah. So we used to come out in our little bits, and obviously I'm coming looking fine because I know I'm going to be passing these brothers. Are you all right? So I'm coming. I'm coming like I'm going to a full blown rave. That's how your girls come in, heels in tow, everything. So now we've seen each other a couple of times. So anyway, so I'm walking on the strip now, yeah. And he's seen me and I've carried on walking. He's waited until I've got to the end of the road, He really like must have got the courage there, thinking back. Because he waited. I was thinking, please call me, you idiot, call me. Like, I wanted him to call me because there's no way I'm moving to you. And I can't remember if he didn't say oi. I think he might have said, hey, miss, because he was fresh out as well. Are you all right? So, and I was young and naive. If someone say it to me, hey, miss, now, I'm like, no, chair. Do you know what I'm saying? But back then I didn't know. So I was like, and then I was like, oh, come in it. Like, and he was like, oh, we were going back and forth because he's a boss. Are you all right? I thought I was a boss and then he's a boss, innit? So it was like two bosses coming together. And usually like that doesn't work. But he wasn't just like a boss, like he was like a teddy. This is why I have my teddy here. Jason was like a big teddy. Do you know what I mean? So inside he's very serious, but inside very soft, a lot like me. So we're going back and forth. I'm at the bottom of the road. I'm like, you can't, guys. It's like something out of a film. It starts raining. Can you imagine? It starts raining, chair. I've got in a piece at this point because remember, it's not like now. There's no wigs, babe. You get it was like natural hair. So all I'm thinking is, oh my god, my hair's gonna frizz up, yeah. No, I'm not over him now. I didn't get a chance to grieve. I didn't get a chance to get over him, babe, because I was in the cold. So this is why I'm acting like it was yesterday, because I'm only processing it now. So what was I saying? Yeah, so then he's called me and then I'm like, oh, you come here, innit? And he's like, you come, innit? I'm like, but you called me. Like, we're going back and forth. And then he was like, it's raining. And he's like, it's raining. I'm under the shelter. You come, innit? But obviously, I'm catting at this point. Do you know what I'm saying? I think it was 2006. Yeah, 2006. I'm catting at this point. Do you know what I'm saying? Because this is my dream man, remember, you know, but I'm trying to play it cool. Are you all right? This fine thing calling me. Are you all right? But the thing is, a lot of people are judgmental with me because I'm not, I don't, Jason was a beautiful guy and he's the most handsome guy I've ever been with. I just love him to be, everything about him I loved, but you know, everybody has their own opinion and whatnot. Yeah. But I'm not, I don't go for looks. I'm a sapiosexual and I'm quite quirky. I'm quite nerdy as well, but my appearance, I'm a beautiful woman. So a lot of people judge me. Like when we were together, I'm not gonna lie, I weren't dealing with no broke ninjas. It's like that song. I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Come on, girl, go ahead, get down. So, you know, I know that his friends were bugging out because I'd had a few exes that were known, like in these streets. They weren't broke, and they were hating. I was a hot gal, man. They were hating, chair. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying to you? Because that's why I felt like I hit the jackpot because I was moving in certain circles and he was affiliated. I was like, what? Do you know, like, how do you know all these people, chair? So I knew he was someone outside in these streets, but they were trying to move like I was with him, like it was just about the money. And that was not it at all. Like this was actually my type. But obviously all of my people knew that because I had been going to school with my girls. Like they had seen like what I liked going out, this and that. But it's like, the friends just couldn't see it, chair. So anyway, we're under the hood bit now, and then we're talking. He's asked for my number and whatever, and yeah, guys, it was a hood romance because he was on tag. He was on tag at the time, chair. Like we went through a lot. He was on tag because guys, I was laying there the other night. I cried myself to sleep. I don't even know. It was maybe till about 5 a.m. and just before I went to sleep because I was trying to, yeah, girl, he was on tag, baby. Because, you know, back then we felt so grown. I thought we were so grown back then. But, you know, like now, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm a big woman. I'm like, Ross, we were so young. Yeah. So it was only a year, but we went through quite a lot because in that time he got recalled. And then I was going and visiting him. I rode it out with him. It was only a couple of weeks, but I did ride it out with him. I was really down for this guy. Like, no one understands. I was really down for him. And then because after my ex went to jail, I said, no, I'm not doing it ever again. Do you know what I mean? It's long, like that's not, it's not a bit of me. So I broke a lot of rules. I broke a lot of rules. I let a lot of things go, but it was just pure true love. Like that's what it was, guys. I got head over heels in love. It was like I couldn't do anything about it. It was mad. We just connected on some mad deep level, chair. Do you know what I mean? And I think okay, let me tell you about the first date. Because I was sitting there, I was like, oh my God, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, what date did we go on? I was racking my brains. And then I remembered that he was on tag because as I was crying myself to sleep until 5 a.m., I got like, it was like a flashback. And I remember him laying on the bed and pulling up his ankle, you know, his tracksuit bottom. And I remember showing me the tag. Because he didn't really want me to know like what going on outside in these streets for real. Do you know what I mean? Oh, he was trying to be, oh my God, I love him so much, man. Honestly, this guy's character was so lit. And he used to have this laugh. I'm trying to remember his laugh. There's something about his laugh. He used to have this laugh. And I remember a lot more than I thought. I was on tag 7 p.m. home. Yeah. So that was the thing. So he was on tag. So I had to go to the yard. Yeah, it's true, you know. And that's because of you lot. Thanks for cheering me up and giving me a space to speak, man. I'm telling you, because I remember phoning my girl when he was like, oh, come to the house. And I was like, oh my God, he really likes me, wants me to be wifey. You know, because I used to have this song, wifey, you ain't got to like me because me and you are stuck like glue. Are you all right? I was a kid. Oh my God, this is proper young puppy love. You know, like your first love is mad, man. Like now and the thing is, the reason why this is so traumatic is because, you know, like you can always kind of go back. You know what I mean? You know, like to your first love, like a romantic vibe, but there's just always that connection that you'll have, you know, like with your first love. And the thing is, it ends different ways for different people, but I think this is the most heartbreaking way that it could end, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, my man didn't do anything. Do you know what that's like? This guy did nothing to me. He was the perfect boyfriend. He was doing everything perfect. I used to just like start arguments, you know, like for the intimacy. This guy was perfect, man. I'm telling you, like, it's so sad. All right, guys, let me give you a few cult tactic stuff before I go. I feel like I can't breathe. Oh, girl, yeah. Oh my gosh, everything. It was just, it felt surreal. It felt like me and him were in our own little world. We were in our own little bubble. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's just that mad love, like that mad deep love. Like, we were inseparable, man. And it makes sense. I think maybe deep within we both sensed that we weren't gonna have a long time. But I don't know. Like, when it happened, I was like, oh my god, like ish got real, boy. But you know what happened, guys? I used to be attracted to like guys who were on the roads. This is like a real love story. This is like a real Romeo and Juliet. And I didn't deal with broke ninjas, and I wanted security. I didn't want to deal with no broke guy. And that's the truth. This is the honest truth. And then it got to a point where I fell so madly in love with him that I wanted to get him off the road. So it went from, just like being with him and he's just doing what he's doing to now, like, no, I love you too much. If anything happens to you, I'm going to be finished. I'm going to be done out. So you need to stop doing what you're doing. And I was the only one who was able to do that. Like, to stop getting him off the roads. That's what was so sad, because his life, he was starting to like change his life, like he had me, like, and we were going to we were going to be together for the rest of our lives. And then he was doing that job thing. He was paying money to do this. I think it was like a recruitment thing or something. Because I don't think he needed it wasn't anything to do with the criminal record. It's like you pay them to trade. It was something like that. And he was like planning to get out. That's why it's so sad. I think that's what makes it so difficult for me. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, why? When he was so close to getting off the roads as well, man. That's what makes it really tragic. Do you know what, guys? I think I'm going to take a break and come back. Are there any survivors on here? This is crazy. There are survivors on here. All right. Let me say a little bit about the religious psychosis then before I go. Were you here yesterday? Oh, I'm all right, babe. I'm all right, Layla. Guys, this is a bit of a trigger warning as well. I'm going to start putting out videos like of me like in a mental health crisis, because I've been like documenting like my breakdowns and things like that I've been having behind the scenes, once I've been giving myself space to process it. But I didn't know if I was going to ever put out these videos, but I'm going to put them out now. It's a very, very personal video, and I do acknowledge that once I put it out, I'm never going to be able to take that back. But as I said, I know people might have their opinions and think whatever, but this is my first and last love. I don't care. I'm not looking for a man, so I care not about the male opinion or how I look on the video or how males will perceive me on that video, if it will put men off dating me in future because I'm having a full-blown mental health crisis. I don't care, because as I said, I've got my baby. Jason's 100% loyal to me. Do you get what I'm saying? Until his unalivement. And my brain was up and I ended up in a cult, and that's the only reason why I have not fought for justice for my babes, is because I was in a cult for 18 years. Now that I've come out and I've been talking about my story, I've been documenting my story from day one. Like, do you get what I'm saying? I've been talking about this brother. Now it's got to the point, like with the cult, where I've started to deconstruct and deprogram it. I'm at the same junction with Jason. It's not different. Why is it different? It's not different. It's part of my story. It's part of my life. Why would I not talk about it? Does it make any sense? Like what? And do you know what the hardest part about all of this is as well, yeah? Is the fact that, do you know what? I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. Guys, I think I'm going to go. I'll be back on. Let me calm down and I'll be back on and I'll do up the religious psychosis. I don't think I'm going to keep these lives. So it's just really, I'll see how I feel. It's been really highly driven. But guys, I want everybody to know I'm fine. Oh, thanks, DJ. Is that Deep Collins? Oh, thanks, Collins. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for the support. And if I didn't have a space to vent and, you know, speak my truth, I don't know where I'd be. See, Instagram, I didn't like the energy on there, so I just had to look at them and just think a little something. I don't know why people play with me. It's fine anyway. I don't care. Play with it. Play with it. Play with it. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for holding the space for me. I really appreciate it. I'm going to see how I feel later to come back on, and I'll do a live later. All right, guys. Love you guys very much, and I'll see you later. Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks, YouTube. I love you guys. I'll see you later.